May 1st, 2015, from Roosevelt University in Chicago, Illinois. It was the 2015 NFL Draft, and with the 75th overall pick, the 11th pick in the third round, the New Orleans Saints take Garrett Grayson, the quarterback from Colorado State, and the former Ram is 6'2", 213 pounds, and in his 4 years at Colorado State, he set school records for completions, passing yards, passing percentage, completion percentage, and touchdowns. He had 64 touchdowns, 9,190 yards, completion percentage of 61.8%. He had 688 completions. And in his senior year, he threw for 4,006 yards, and he had 32 touchdowns, and he had a completion percentage of 64.3%. So Garrett Grayson, the former Ram, in his pro day results, his 40-yard dash time was 4.72, vertical jump 34 inches, short shuttle 4.35, and his three-cone drill 6.97 seconds. So, I mean, he's tall, 6'2", is a pretty good height. And he also, he can throw receivers open or throw the ball to where they're going to be anyway. He's, good at throwing the deep pass. Needs a little work on reading defenses. Of course, doesn't every quarterback transitioning. Going to need to work on that. But they actually said he kind of compares to Drew Brees, which is kind of interesting because that's who picked him, the Saints, which they already have Drew Brees, but Drew Brees isn't going to play forever, so interesting that they're picking Garrett Grayson here. They could have maybe addressed something else potentially, although he is pretty high up on a lot of boards. Initially he was projected to go later on, but his value seemed to keep rising as the draft approached. And right here he gets picked in the third round by the Saints, a team that you wouldn't have thought was really looking for a quarterback. But in this day and age, every team is always looking for a quarterback because you never know when your guy's going to go down, knock on wood. But interesting pick by the Saints. Not necessarily where I would have went, but I think he's a good player, regardless. And like I said, he put up some pretty big numbers at Colorado State, so he definitely showed that he can, have success at the other level. Now, if he can bring it to the next level, we shall see. Of course, he should have some time to learn from one of the best, as Drew Brees is a future Hall of Famer, in my opinion. And so, I think it's kind of like, a no-brainer, but so to learn from Drew Brees, that should help him quite a bit. And, who knows, he might end up taking over for him or just maybe in the backup role. But interesting pick. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you would have picked Garrett Grayson or maybe gone with a different position, possibly, address some other needs. Or if you thought he was the guy to go with right here. Let me know either way. Definitely interested to read your thoughts and opinions. And I think they were saying this is the first time the Saints drafted a quarterback since Archie Manning, which is kind of like impossible to believe, but or in this round, in the first 3 rounds or something like that. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Definitely interested to read your thoughts and opinions. Thank you very much for listening. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're having a good day and have a great weekend and enjoy all the sports.